What's up, everybody? Right now, I got Alicia and catching them fish. I believe that's Seraphin. Seraphin, why don't you let me know how to spell your name so I can properly do that here in the future? Uh, we got two people in right now. That's all right. We'll get started. For once, I'm actually set up and ready to go on time. Uh, I found me a good spot here on the lake. There is a point that is completely graveled where I can back the truck up into. I'm not all the way out on the point because it drops down. Hey, what's up, 351? That point when you get down towards the end, it drops down, and there's nowhere for me to set up my stand or really set up comfortably. Hey, Blue Farm, how are you? Thanks for coming in. There's no place to really set up comfortably and be able to make sure that nothing's going to fall over or I won't fall over or anything else. Um, so I'm about, I don't know, about 20, 30 feet away from the point. I've got my rod stand set up, and luckily, the way I built it, I can adjust my rod holders, and I'm going to have two out off of each side of the point. Right now, it's just all uh, cut carp that I had. I had a whole carp in the freezer that Brent Fins and Fowl gave me. Um, so that said, we got carp, we got rods, we got everything, and I'm set up and good to go. I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera. Hello, Alicia. How are you, beautiful? And I'm going to switch the camera. I'm going to go ahead. I have not casted the rods out yet, but I'm going to get that going, and we'll get out and hopefully we can catch some fish. I hear there's pretty good fish out here. I brought a bait rod, and I brought some corn. I didn't have minnows or anything else, and I got jigs too, but um, I might throw some corn out, see if maybe I can catch some bluegill or something, see what that does. Hey, what's up, Christopher? So with that said, let me go ahead and switch camera, and I will get these rods cast out and see if we can catch some fish. We got 10 beautiful people in here. I will try to catch up to anything anybody says once I get these rods cast out. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you very much. It's my first time out fishing in over a month since the Walmart challenge. So I'm hoping to start the new year out right. First fishing trip out, and hopefully we're going to catch some fish. I hear good things about this lake. Mr. Willie Dobson shared me out. Thank you, sir. What the heck did I do? Oops. Didn't mean to click the notification. Well, if my phone would work right. See if we can do this now. Okay, well, be right back. All right, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I was trying to change the camera around, and for some reason my screen would not allow me to switch it around, or it switched it around, but it would not allow me to exit out of that. There we go. All right, there we go, guys. Willie Dobson, hey, thank you, sir. Mike Greenwell, what's going on? Yes, sir, I'm back. Lone Star, what's going on, brother? Big Slim in the house. Central Valley CVA, Mr. Steve. Will Green, ain't no fish in El Reno. Will, I've heard good things about El Reno, and we're going to try it. Rather than coming in and saying there ain't no fish here, why don't you say good luck? That'd be nice. A vote of confidence would be good. And I have no clue how deep this lake is. Should have cast first this one first. Ooh. All right, now we got rods in the water. Let me grab my drink real quick. Thought I did that earlier. All right. Well, alrighty then. Okay, Lone Star, Big Slim. Thank you, Big Slim. Appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna catch back up here. Let me see. All right. We're up to 18 beautiful people in here. How about that? How you doing? I appreciate everybody in here. Casey Page, what's going on? Casey Fish Page. Thank you, Lone Star. Appreciate you with the good luck. Joe Ziegler, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Willie still believes in me. Thank you, thank you. Mike's fishing home. What's going on, brother? Hey, hopefully I'll get me one. That's all right if you can't stay. I know you're working, but you always try to pop in and show some love, man. I appreciate that. You're a great guy. Thank you, Alicia. I'm trying to have, see, CVA believes. Outdoors a big man. What's going on, brother? Digging the rod stand. Yeah, I've still not completed it. It'll be complete here soon, though. I keep saying that, but you know how that goes. What am I using for bait? I have a carp. I had a whole carp frozen in the freezer. I got out to thaw in the fridge the night before last, so it's still fairly frozen, but still good to go. Easy to cut. Hello, Miss Maria. How are you? Rex Blocko, what's going on, man? I'm hoping to catch something. This is actually the lake that in 2010, the Oklahoma state record flathead was caught at 78 pounds, I believe it was. Thank you, KC Fish Page. Yeah, it's not completely done, but you know, I've been using it for several months, and it is very helpful. I mean, I can't be any happier with it. You know, I made it to where I could take it apart and tote it around. But I haven't actually had to do that yet, which has been good. The times that I've actually had to move with it, walk with it, I was able to drape it over the wagon and drag it down the trail. So that's pretty good. Miss Maria says, Alicia, thank you for the beautiful Christmas card. Yeah, Miss Alicia tried to send cards to everybody that helped her out, send her stickers, send her anything. So it's great of her. Lone Star says he needs to make his way to Oklahoma to fish with me. You're an hour from the border. Yes, sir, man. Hey, I am going to be down there before too long, and I'm going to come down there and fish. I'm going to come down there and fish with El Gato Azul. Chris. He just posted a video I got on my way out here where he's doing a meet and greet slash kids fishing, fish off kind of deal. April 3rd, it's a Sunday, and I will definitely be making it down there. Sharina, what's going on, darling? How are you? Yes, thank you, Maria. Everybody, if you haven't, please hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, which most everybody I see is not, but if you are new to the channel, go ahead and give it a subscribe. Check it out. I got more stuff coming in the future. Hopefully the fishing will be coming along. But the projects, the creations are definitely going to be coming. I'm going to really start getting after them. Your neighbors with El Gato Azul. All right. That's cool. Do you know him personally or just neighbors with him in the same area? Yeah, Chris is a good dude, man. I love him. I talk to him. I text him. You know, he sent me pictures from Christmas. He sent me a picture of his son wearing a damn Bigfoot costume, and he actually asked for a Bigfoot costume for Christmas. How about that? You did a little video for, oh, well, how sweet, Maria. That's awesome. What's up, Austin? How you doing, KY Redneck Outdoors? Yes, sir, I am finally live. It has been a while. I mean, my phone says it's still 65 degrees out right now. My truck said 70 when I was getting on my way out here. I freaking slept the damn day away. I didn't wake up until almost 1 o'clock. So I had to hurry up, get all my hunting stuff packed up, because I finally washed all my hunting clothes so I could pack them back up. Get all my hunting stuff gathered back up, take it out to storage, get my dirt bike loaded up so I can drop it off in storage because it don't need to be at the house right now. And some other things. Got that all dropped off and got my butt out here. Hey, what's going on, Alan? Or Alvin, I'm sorry. Alvin and Chrissy, how are you? Thanks for coming in. We are up to 23 beautiful people now. It is a beautiful day. I am out on a point. This point, like I said, hell, I don't know. I'm backed up down this point. And like I said earlier, the end of the point has a big slope, so there's no way I could really set up. And if you can see out there, there's the trees and the brush and everything right there off the bank. So it really wasn't beneficial to try to set up there. And maybe if I was going to go straight out, that's one thing, but I figured hell with it. I'll fish both sides of the point. What's up, Backbone? How you doing? Firebird, what's going on, brother? But I figured I'd go ahead and fish both sides of the point and see how that works. Well, the geese or whatever those are on the other side of the lake. That's where the fish are. Or were. I think they ate up all the bait. Miss Chrissy saying hi to everybody. Everybody give some love to Miss Chrissy. Hopefully you're doing all right, Chrissy. Hey, what's going on, Richard? Thanks for coming in, sir. Firebird, everybody. We'll just give everybody a little bit of props here. Yeah, Sharina, the weather is beautiful. Hell, we're up to 26 people now. Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. There is no wind. Like, I got just enough breeze to feel it. 65 degrees. And I'm still in a t-shirt right now. I brought hoodie. I figure I'll probably be out here into the dark. So I brought my bib overalls, insulated bibs. And I've got a coat also in case it gets cold and a beanie. So, you know what? We're going to stick it out. We're going to try to catch some fish, even after it gets dark. And I know Thursday is a time when some people go live, but you know, I got a late start, much later than I wanted to, but you know what? That's just part of it. I had to take my chances when I could, and that's what we're doing. So I hope everybody's doing all right. Well, we dropped down to 22, but you know, that happened. People pop in, see what they're checking out. Hey, Alvin, I don't know if I've ever known. Where do you live, man? What state are you in? And Big Matt. I'm sure I've known that one too, but where are you guys at? Hey, what's going on, Dave? How's it going? J Dog. We got J Dog in the house. Oh my God. We got J Puppy. What's up, brother? We shot back up to 25 beautiful people. We are doing good. Check your weather, and it's gonna suck for the next 10 days. Yeah, Austin. Man, that East Coast, everybody's gonna get hammered out there in those eastern states, and I'm sorry, that sucks. We had a horrible, horrible winter last year for Oklahoma. We had record. I think it was a record set for most consecutive days in Oklahoma to be under 0 degrees. We actually hit -14 in Oklahoma City. Fishing out of a duck blind. What's up, Danny Stone? Oh, Alvin, you're in Nevada. All right, let's go Vegas. All right. I mean, not the Raiders, but let's go Vegas. I can't believe the Raiders. I can't believe the Chargers couldn't handle the Raiders the other night. Golly, man! If anybody watched that game, the end when the Chargers came back, especially on that last drive and got the touchdown. Oh my God! Every time they got a fourth down and they converted, and then all of a sudden touchdown. Man, that was. And then all of a sudden, friggin' overtime, they just couldn't make it. They couldn't work on it. Central Valley Iron Man Dan. I heard that one. Hey, J Dog, I miss you too, brother. If I'm able to make CatCon and you get there, you better give me a big old hug. I hear you're a little guy, so I probably just have to give you a pickup bear hug. Go Raiders. I live in Oklahoma and the Bills are my team. And I don't know why. I really have no real reason other than the fact that I liked the Bills back in the early 90s when Thurman Thomas and Jim Kelly were there. And man, they dominated when they went to the Super Bowl several times. Of course, they didn't always pull it out. It's kind of like OU going to the damn uh, national champion to the college college football playoffs and everything else. You get there and just can't make it happen. But the Bills. I've always liked the Bills, and I don't know. Maybe it was a color combination thing. Maybe I like the red and blue and the white. Just worked. I don't know. I just know Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas, and I can't remember who else played for him at that time, but they were an awesome team. They were awesome. Cowboys. Yeah, with the Cowboys. Those are the Cowgirls. Which day will you be at CatCon? Sharina, if I make CatCon, I'm going both days. I'm not driving 12 hours to just go show up one time. Hey, we got N.I. Donegal in the house. Raiders fan. Good Lord, Dave. Out east, and you got all those teams to choose from. What's going on, N.I. Donegal? How are you? Pretty sure I'm keeping up with the chat pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Hey, what's up, David? How you doing? Yeah, it's good to be out, man. It's beautiful. Finally got off my lazy ass and decided to come out and fish. No excuses other than the fact that I'm just late. Overslept a lot further than I wanted to. I wanted to be up no later than like 10 o'clock this morning, and that didn't happen. I think I woke up at like 8:30 and then I fell back asleep. Well, here I am. Finally. Rico in the house, 5'10", 175. Yeah. Yep. You're a little guy. What's up, Rico? CVA says the Niners. They still got that douchebag Colin Kaepernick. Brent, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here, Brent. And I appreciate everybody being in here. So this is the first time in over a month I've even been out fishing, and it's great. It feels good to be back out. I can't believe I was actually here, and I set a time for my live to start, and I was set up and ready to go without, just being in a giant hurry and rushing around. Was able to cut my bait, get it on the hooks, get the phone set up, get everything ready to go, and here we are. How rude? What do you mean, how rude? How rude about you being a little guy? You might need an autograph. Well, Sharina, you already got my autograph on your hook and your trophy, but I can give you a handwritten one. Well, that one's handwritten too. It's just with an air engraver. But I can use a Sharpie and I can give you a autograph. Don't know what it's going to do for you, but hey, I'll give you one. CBA says I just like them. Don't mean I watch them anymore. Yep. J Dog. Chrissy says J Dog. Hey, come back here. Supposed to be it was supposed to be a joke. It would have been hilarious for people to meet you and think about 6'2". I never thought of J Dog being a big old guy until they lost Joe Montana. Danny, it's been quite a while. So you must have not been a 49ers fan for quite some time. We are holding strong with 26 people in the chat coming to watch me hopefully catch some fish. Like I say, I've heard decent things about this lake. I've heard there's fish in here. Dang it. Drop my drink. You know, Oklahoma State record flathead was caught here back in 2010 at like 78 pounds. It's not a real big lake. It's nice. It's pretty over here. What bait am I using right now? I just got carp out. Probably going to toss the bait rod out, put a bobber on it, throw a couple pieces of corn and see if maybe I can catch bluegill or something. There's a lot of rock and concrete off the side of the point here. So I might be able to catch something. Big John, what's going on? David doesn't jab at the little guys. He's one himself. Well, David, how little of a boy are you? Yep. It won't be too long. I'll be putting the hoodie on because the sun's starting to go down. Give you guys a little, I'll pan around and give you guys a view of the lake here. You know, like I said, it's not very big. It's the first time I've ever been here. I checked it out on Google Earth, Google Maps, satellite view. I thought, what the hell? It'd be a nice place to come check out. And then we got that western sunset coming up. All right, we're up to 30 people. How big a boy are you? 5'6" on a good day, David? Bang. And there's that sunset. Got that and super bright sun, so we'll get the camera off of that. It's bright, and I don't even want to look at that. That's why I made sure I tried to come over to the western side. Plus the east side over there. I don't know if you can see. East side over there, I don't think there's a whole lot of bank access over that way. I didn't drive down around the lake to find it. I found this spot and I said, what the hell, we're going to set up here. David was blessed with a tiny mom that weighs 100 when she's soaking wet. Is she still hot? I'm kidding. Off the res. We got off the res. What's going on, man? I appreciate you popping in. That's all right. You don't have to stay. Hopefully make it back. We're doing like everybody else. We're sitting here with rods out, baits in the water, and at the mercy of the catfish. So we gonna try to catch some fishy. Kind of got a nice view going there right there, though. With the rods spread out, you can see each and every rod. Hey, Jody, what's going on, darling? How are you? Lee Evans, how are you? It's going pretty good. We got a beautiful day out. Can't chat driving. That's all right, Jody. Glad you're in here listening. mean, if I catch something, you'll be able to listen to it, I guess. I got squirrels magnet fishing. Where am I at, David? I'm at Lake El Reno. Did you not read the description, sir? Because it is in the description. I'm on the west side of the lake. Yeah, I'm at Lake El Reno in El Reno, Oklahoma. About 20 minutes west of, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes west of downtown Oklahoma City. Got to go through Yukon and get to El Reno. Alicia says, "Hey, Jody," even though you're driving. Good spot is the large point across the lake from me. You talking about over there at the park where the dock is? I thought about checking that out, but there's a bunch of people over there. I don't know if they were what they were doing. But I didn't so much want to be set up where the sun was going to be blinding everybody once I got going. I say this is my first time here. There are people out there on that dock, so might not have been the most convenient. I can see them from across the way here. Richard, only an hour from you. Yeah, yeah. It took me about an hour to get here. Got some duckies swimming around over here off to the north, to my left, and one just dove down. He's not too far from where my bait is. Neither one of them are. By the RV park. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, if I don't have any luck here, I can always pack up and move. Good thing about my setup is I can reel the rods in. I can leave them in that rod holder and I can pack up, throw it in the back of the truck, and I can drive slowly around the lake and everything will stay put. And drag it back out and go if I need to move over to the other side of the lake later. I'm over by the ATV park. If anybody heard that when I first started, yeah, there was a four-wheeler riding around. There's actually an ATV riding area right here on the side of the lake. But yeah, who knows? I mean, there's a lot of good-looking points over here. It's just I was afraid to just keep driving and driving, and a lot of the road that goes around this lake, it's not really close to the bank access. So when I found this one, I was like, well, okay, we'll give it a shot. Might catch a big old carp on corn too. Hey, that wouldn't be a bad deal. I've never caught a carp. What's up, Steve Mosley? How's it going, brother? Yeah, I'll be right back. It's already kind of cooling off with the sun going down. I'm gonna grab my hoodie, toss it on while we wait on a bite. I'll be right back. Nice warm hoodie, and I'm good to go. Excuse me. While I'm over here, I'm going to go ahead and rig up the bait rod and toss some corn on it. Throw the bobber on there and see what we can do with that. You never know. Dun, 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 dun. Don't think it's too deep over here, but I'll set it for a couple feet deep and try it out. You guys won't be able to see the bait rod, but I'll have it. Need to make me a little stand for just a bait rod to sit next to me. And it's always a plus to be able to have the truck right here next to me. And I have to carry things far at all. Oh. Yeah, I need me a rod holder so I can just set the bait rod in and not worry about it. A and B, we got Amanda in the house. How are you, darling? BC 65925. How you guys doing? Or how are you? Everybody, BC, I met him in one of the blacksmithing live streams that I go to. BC, are you from Oklahoma? Or I know you said your son and his daughter live in Oklahoma. Yep, I forgot to pee in the water. I haven't had to pee since I got here yet, so. CVA, he found a couple good carp spot a couple weeks ago. Had no carp bait. They were everywhere. Man, that sucks. Hell, even when they were everywhere in the lake and I was trying to catch them, I couldn't. I had no luck whatsoever. You're in Indiana. Okay, cool. Amanda, I am good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I remember you saying you worked at Tanker in your comment. Hell, I wasn't born till 80, so. We got Maria flirting with Amanda again. Oh, there's a fish jumping out there. It wasn't one of them duckies. Who knows? Maybe it'd be a carp swim over this way. Hey, what's going on, Lynn? Oh, just trying to do some fishing, Lynn. 661 got his love. What's a good catfish setup, rod and reel? $200 price range, man. For $200, you can get an awesome setup. This rod on the right, if you have Facebook, you can find him on Facebook. The rod on the right is a 7'6", medium heavy. He has them in different weights or different strengths, as far as light, medium light, medium heavy. Hey, Jeff, that's Jeff Elsler, I do believe. How you doing, Jeff? Fishing the sunshine. But Yeah, you can get that rod. His price is $80 on that. He sells them in casting and spinning. And as far as reels, I mean that reel that's on that rod, that's a Penn Rival 20, and that's like a $65 reel. And I would trust that reel to pull in. You know, I'd trust that reel to pull in a good fish. And the reels on the left two rods, those are just cheap Zebco rods. But those are PC Fun Chaos 50s, and they are right now, I believe, like $55 for the 50 on their website. But if you use combo or if you use promo code CAT18, you get 18% off your order. So that'll bring it down to a low 40s, I believe. What's that casting on far right? Far right is the Uncle Lou's rod with the Penn Rival, and then right next to it is the spinner. That's a Shimano Bait Runner 3500 on a 7'6" B&M Silver Cat Elite. Yeah, I would take a Mad Cat's rod too. Before I got the Uncle Lou's rod, I wanted my next rod was going to be trying Mad Cats. Um, and I'll still definitely want to try Mad Cats. I like the fact that they go with different colors. Hopefully, eventually they'll put out just a straight up purple rod instead of a more pink rod with some purple accents. Because I love me some purple. Thanks, Squirrel. I appreciate you. Your son married an Okie. Your daughter's your daughter for all your life. Your son is your son till he takes him a wife. Yeah, when he takes his wife, then you give up, you leave him running, and you take care of the daughter, right? Take care of the daughter-in-law. Maria says Amanda's my beautiful love. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that Big Slim. I saw that purple that Abu has a new purple reel out. I can't remember what they call it, but yeah, they've got a purple Abu out now. Yeah, the Big Cat Fever, they're supposed to be good rods too. Dad's got my dad's got the breast cancer awareness special edition that they made last year around Christmas time. It's he's got that in spinning, and it's nice. Yeah, I definitely like to try Mad Cats. I like the fact that they have the heavy duty stainless steel eyes, pretty much the same eyes that the Uncle Lou's rods have, and this B&M here. Um, Good heavy eyes, and they're proven to be good strong rods. Aaron, Catfish Regulators, I guess he's pretty good friends with the owner. Um, and he's hooked people up out of the kindness of his heart to give them some nice rods, send them on their way. Um, you want the purple and chrome rockets, but 200 a piece won't get them. Yeah, yeah, $200. That's dropped in to say, hey, back to the Thursday night live stream at Bar Run 40. Hey, if there's anybody in there that I know, D Baca, Daniel, I mean anybody. I don't know a whole lot of people yet on that in that community. I'm trying to work towards it, but say hi to anybody or you know, be good to be around. But fishing is haven't fished in a while. But thanks for coming in, sir. Hopefully they got some good fortune going on tonight. That's beautiful sunset coming off that direction though. Lynn's gonna have to go back and watch Catcom video. There's a guy from Auburn. He had nice looking rods. Forget his name. Yeah, I don't know. Auburn, Georgia, or I guess. What's up, Earl? Reef robber in the house. How's it going? We have no fish yet. We have no bites. We have no excitement. Just me trying to keep up with the chat and keep everybody entertained. What's for bait? I got cut carp. Pulled one out of the freezer that I had. Oh, Auburn, Nebraska. Never heard of that one. Earl working? Oh, wait, it is 3:40. Wait, I thought you were a part timer. We got Mr. Duggar in the house. I didn't see Duggar. Did he slip by? Slip through the cracks? What's up, Duggar? He slipped through the cracks. How about that? I try to catch everybody, everything I can. Yeah, thank you, CVA. Hopefully they're going to take the bait. Oh, I already got my bait rod hung up. How about that? I guess it's shallower than I thought where I cast it. I'm just going to cast it out a little bit further. There we go. I got it about 40 feet out there. Oh. Maybe we'll get something a little bit deeper out there. I don't know. I thought I was just going to fish right here off the... There we go. Put it right in one of the pockets of the side of the chair. But I thought I'd go kind of right off the side of the bank here, but I probably had it a little bit deep. Yes, sir. What's going on, Mr. Duggar? We got UKC fishing with Big Dan. How are you, sir? Yeah. We're needing a bite. We're needing a fish. I'd hate to be skunked on my first night out this year and first time out in over a month. But, you know, that's fishing. Especially for me. But you don't know what you're going to catch if you don't try. Watch and see me catch a new PB. Hell, I'm hoping to catch a new PB. And I know that point's a little ways out there, but I might cast a rod straight. I might walk out, cast it straight out, and bring it back. It can't hurt nothing. All it's going to do is make me walk further away to get to that point. Mike Irvin in the house. How are you, sir? I know you're saying nothing, Earl. You hush. I don't have an ocean to get out and go fish in and find fish every time I go out. And crabs and everything else. I got Mike Turner in the house. What's going on, brother? Listening while putting windows in for snowstorm tomorrow. Good luck. Thank you, sir. What do you mean you're putting windows in? Mr. Mike Turner, he's giving a big blanket hello to everybody. So Mike Turner's saying hi to everybody without typing out each and every individual name. I understand that. Yeah, Duggar, I know he's wanting to say something. Earl's trying to give me hell the same way I give him hell in his live streams. And that's all right. Amanda done made a hat out of the skunk. It's been with her for so long. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's not Amanda that scrolled up. I thought it was A and B. Anyways, yeah, that's CBA. He done made a hat out of the skunk. It's been with him for so long. Thing died, it couldn't hang. Yeah. Shoot, I got a whole wall full of skunks. Fishing is about what fishing is, Mike. Fishing has not produced yet. Jay Daniels in the house. How you doing? Been a while since I've seen that name. How you doing? That crabbing video did amazing for your channel. I hope so, Earl. That's awesome. I still have not gone back and watched it, and I'm sorry. Do storm windows that blew out during tornadic storms a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, yeah, Mike, you better get that taken care of. That way you don't have snow blowing in the house. Tit for tat, or pitter patter. Pitter patter, get at her. If you don't know where that comes from, you better find out. You can smell that hat. Just wow, Alicia. I wasn't trying to think of how a skunk hat would smell. I just read it. But if you want to think about how it smells, go for it. I may pull this Uncle Lou's rod in and cast it more kind of to my southwest here, a little bit closer in towards kind of towards the cove, shallower part, I guess you'd say. And then I might take that B&M rod and go cast it out off the point. You get used to it. Yep, I get used to it. Alicia, she's the sunfish queen or the panfish queen. Maybe that's what you need to change your name to, Alicia. Panfish queen. You and Sunfish King can be honorary royalty. Yep. All the waterfowl are out there towards the middle of the lake. And there is a boat ramp here, so when I'm able to spend the money on a battery for the trolling motor for the little bass raider, I'm really hoping I can find. I'd like to find a 3.5, 4-horse motor, just that way I can get around a little bit better. It calls for a max of 3.5, but I've seen 4 and 5 horse on them, and they say they perform great on them. But I'd like to find one at a good price eventually. Earl did today's job or tomorrow's job today, so he's taking the day off. That's good. Ooh, that's an idea. I just had an idea. Mr. J Dog, if you're still in here and you got one of them motors that I'm looking for, and if I make CatCon, that'd be awesome. You bring it along and I'll load it in the back of the truck, take it on back to Oklahoma with me. I'll pay you for it. You thought I had 2 rods pointing away from you and 2 rods pointing. No, sir, I got 2 rods pointing to the north and 2 rods pointing to the south. Alicia would have to act like a queen. She already acts like a diva, so it wouldn't be hard for her to do. Nah, don't take it personal, Alicia. I know you're going to. Well, aside from the rods, see, we got that beautiful sunset. We'll pan around here. Check that out. Nice, pretty sunset. There's the rods again. Hello, rods. You a diva? Yeah. Yep, you a diva. Oh, no. Dang, we dropped from 28 to 21 in like a matter of seconds. Crazy how that works, isn't it? It's easier to notice those numbers when you're a small channel and you don't end up with 100 plus 200 going all the time. Anybody ever notice now? I mean, when you got people like Kayak Catfish, who's in there upwards of 3, 4, 5, 600 people in a live each time. Now, Kayak Catfish, Justin, his lives have a lot of people talking. There are a lot of people that are not regulars in the catfishing community, at least, our main part of the catfishing community that is regularly live streaming and everything. Um, but then you get like Chunky and Kevin and some of the others. And, honestly, you see 100 and 200 people in these chats, but you still see the same maybe 30 people chatting, and that's it. You got a lot of people that just pull it up and watch, and that's quite all right. That's a lot of people don't want to even sign up for a channel to be able to watch live stream. So, it's going to show a lot of people are in there watching, but that doesn't mean they're going to be chatting. But yeah, it's crazy. You get a lot of people, and imagine if you had them country Kentucky gals ain't divas. Okay, they're not divas. They're just messed up hillbilly redneck. I don't know. Goofballs. Alan Pershala, how you doing, brother? Just got home from a day on the ice. My view looks way better and warmer. Yeah. Uh, right now the temperature's already dropped from 65 down to 55. My phone says in a matter of I don't know half an hour or less. So we're doing all right. It's still comfortable. What's my PB? I do not have a PB like all the others. My PB I caught about a month and a half ago. Anyways, about a month and a half ago, I went fishing with Fins and Fowl. I have a live stream on my channel from that. The live kind of sucked because my signal sucked and it came through pretty bad video and audio. And even though it lasted 4 hours, it sucked. But anyways, I caught a 14.75 pound blue cat, and that is my biggest. Panfish Nation, what's going on, Lyle? I got Lyle in the house, and then Iron Antlers Adventures. How are you? Mick Hoyle, what's going on? Hey, good to see all these people popping up in here. But yeah, my PB is PB channel cat, I believe, is only about 4 pounds. Flathead is 4 or 5 pounds, and then blue cat is just under 15 pounds. Now I know that there are bigger fish in some of the waters that I fish, but I just I haven't been lucky enough to bring them in. I'm doing pretty good, man. And I came into your live. I tried to hang out for a few minutes last night. I tried to chat a little bit, but that sometimes when you don't get much traction when you're trying to talk to people, you don't spend a lot of time hanging out. So I watched and listened for a while, and then had to get back to doing things around the house. So, but it was good to see you and Beauty, and I think John is his name. I think y'all live. Lyle, I definitely appreciate you coming in. We've been going for almost an hour here. Like I said, I think I'm going to bring this B&M rod, and I'm going to cast it straight out off the point. I'm going to walk out there off the point, cast it out, see if I can find something out that direction. So I'll just adjust the rod holder and have it ready to go. And eventually, I'm going to paint these rod holders so they don't just sit out there and keep getting rusty, looking ugly. And then Uncle Lou's rod gonna get recast too. And I know I cast that way back here behind me. Thing is, turn the rod holder around. I can turn the rod holder around the other direction. And I don't know if you guys, well, you can see it, just not as good. Riff Robber. Yeah, you guys share links if you're a mod in here. Go ahead. I appreciate everybody being able to, get their name out there. Excuse me. Alicia's sort of driving. She can't stare at him at the moment. Maybe need to go check out some docks tomorrow. Yes, sir, Lyle. You need to get your butt out and go fishing. We're supposed to be in the 40s and 50s for highs next week. Last year I was gung ho. I was gung ho at getting out. I had so much going on in my life that just, I don't know, determination. And I still have the determination. It's just, I don't know. Things have changed a little bit this year, and I've kind of, I don't know if it's depression or just complacency or what. I just, have not pushed to get out there this year. So I'm going to start pushing again and try to get out there. Try to get out there more, even when it's cold. If it's windy, that's one thing. If it's windy, I'm not going to be getting out. I hate wind. When you got cold and then you add wind, that just does not make it very pleasant. Especially, I mean, hell, even during the summer when it's windy, I don't care for the wind. I'll try to fish away from the wind. Or crossways, I guess, depending on where I'm setting up. Ask me about my Uncle Lou's rod. I missed something. What, Danny? Oh, you're welcome back, or you're back. You got Troy and me. Is Troy? I only know Troy. Okay, Troy is the other one. Okay, yeah, I forgot about. I was thinking Roy. So BC, what is Troy forging up tonight? What the crap? Am I the only person that doesn't have an Uncle Lou's rod? That's it. I'm selling a gun to get one, I guess. Danny. Hey, you just got $100 Amazon gift card from the giveaway the other night, after the tournament. Why don't you sell somebody that $100 gift card? Then you've got $100 that you can use to buy an Uncle Lou's rod for free. That ought to work. Yep. See, just sell that $100 gift card for $100. Then you've got $100 free to send to Uncle Lou for the rod and shipping, and you're covered. He's forging a set of fireplace tongs. Oh, awesome. I'm going to have to go back in and check that out. That's Bar Run, you said? Yeah, when I get my forge finished, uh, I think tongs are going to be some of the first things I set out to try to make. I have no tongs. I'll be using, big channel locks. You're making me your finance officer. Hey man, I know how to make some of these good decisions. Hell, I see Hogleg talk about some of the rods that when he talking about not having rods or whatever. Hell, I was in a live stream one night when he had his thing going, or he was up on a live, and they had Stan and Brian B and somebody else. He had three good name brand rods given to him that night. On top of the Mad Catz rod he was already given, or Melissa got Pinky. He's got him a handful of good rods to get out and get after it. Back to work, Reef Robber says. Coal Forge, yes sir, Duggar. I'm starting out with Coal Forge. It's almost done. I've got some welding and I've got some grinding to do on the holes to for the tweer, the air pipe and everything, ash pipe and the air inlet and everything. And then I got to come up with a blower. Well, Alicia, that sucks that your daddy sold you gun. But yeah, I'm gonna get that forge done. I've been slacking on it. Seismic Fisher, how you doing? They are not biting yet. You like coal over gas any day? I plan on getting a gas forge at some point, just so I have both options. But I've never used a forge, so I figure start out an easy way. And I've already got the stand, the fire pot, most everything. Everything's already pretty much done. I've just got to do all the finishing work. Yeah, seismic. I know it sucks. Fish ain't biting. I'm hoping to not get skunked. About to have to break the lights out before too long. And I actually have a ring light for this tripod that I'll probably hook up the ring light. That might work better than just my other light. Shine on the rods from this position. And I can put the phone in the other holder. Because I've got the phone mounted on the very top, on the very top of the tripod. I don't know. I've never actually set it up with the ring light to use it, so I think I can put this mount in the middle of the ring light. I'm not sure. Time difference and all. Hey, Mick, that's all right, man. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out for a little bit. We're still chilling with 22 good, beautiful people in here. Yeah, it's getting close to bring out the light time. I haven't plugged my battery pack into the phone yet. I'm sitting at 44%, but I'll plug it in. Yeah, not a bad setup. Gas all right, but if you dial your coal fire, that's the ticket. Gas for finishing work. I got you, Duggar. You talking about gas for for the quick heats to be able to do your finishing. Yeah, once I get the forge done, I'm gonna make me a video on it. Do a reveal video, and it's gonna be really nice. I've got some additions that I'm gonna make for it. But I'm gonna make a reveal video, and then I've been recording as I've made it. I've just got to freaking get off my ass and figure out how to edit video. We need a fishy. Worst thing about using coal where I'm at is the coal is crap. Is it? See, I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to. like I was telling you yesterday, or I guess yesterday in Yamez's live, just trying to figure out where to source coal. And I figure the Salt Fork Craftsman, they probably have an idea of where I can source it. I'm sure where I can get good stuff. I have no clue, but I'm sure they can tell me. Lance, what's going on, man? Coal is extremely cheap if I'm a member of Salt Fork. Yeah, I I need to get set up with them and try to, get a membership. What's up, Lance? Looking is all you're doing right now, buddy. Coal piles all over the state. 7 cents a pound. Hell yeah, that's not bad. I buy a ton of it. What is that? 140 bucks? Or no, 280? Go 2,000 pounds? No. Yeah, 140. Somebody do the math. I think it's 140 bucks if I went 2,000 pounds at 7 cents a pound. Oh, they raised their prices. Yeah, all the artwork and all the stuff that I've done has always been with torch. Um, I used to do it at work after hours, and using gas. Torch gases was not an issue. I didn't have to pay for anything, any consumables or anything. Um, but now that it is an issue, $75 a bottle of acetylene, $20 a bottle of oxygen, it adds up. Plus, you can only heat so much with a torch with a rosebud. So if I get a forge, if I get my forge built, then I can heat everything I need to heat. All right, Danny, thanks. I thought I was about right, but I can get everything heated the way I need to heat it and be able to work it, as opposed to just sitting there with a torch heating certain areas and then having to shut it off. I don't know, Alicia. Is there? I'll bring a trailer. You get free coal on it. Well, yeah, Duggar, but do you get enough free coal to really sustain a forge? 500 pounds of coal burn a long time. Yeah, I bet it will. Hey guys, I'll be right back. You guys go ahead and talk. Let me get my light. Let me get a light out and get a light set up. I think I might have figured this thing out. Maybe, I don't know. I think there's a way I can mount the phone mount on top of the ring light. Alicia, you've used this kind. You have to tell me. Uh, Let me take the phone out of here. Madrid, New Mexico has coal. Oh, let's see. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna drop that. Throw this ring light up here. Holy. Well, some kind of big old, they're not geese. They've got that big old giant beak on them. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I'll be done here in a second, I think. I hope. I never set this up where I had to use a ring light, so. That's not going to work. How the hell is that supposed to work? Ring light's got these little slots on it where you can slip something on, but I don't see how I'm able to slip the phone mount onto it. Does not make any sense. It got so quiet you thought it lost sound? No. Hooks and hammocks in the house. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Hope you're feeling all right. Hope you're feeling better. Give me a second. I'm still trying to figure out. I've never actually used this tripod with the ring light, so trying to figure out how to get it set up. What the hell? Mm-hmm. Wait a second. Nope. Yep. Still not making sense. There we go. This might work. Maybe. All right. Dumb. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. I think that'll work. Good work. Uh-huh. Kind of got the. There we go. Learning curve. I should have done this. Should have set this up a while back just to figure it all out. Yeah. There we go. And I got all these buttons here that. Yep. Different shades. Now I don't know which one's bright. There we go. Maybe. Okay, we'll leave it there. Yeah, the ring light's not too bad. You know, that's not horrible. Any fish? Chris Usselton, no sir. What's going on, Matt? Want to be outdoors? How are you? Thank you guys for popping in. Get the bot. Get the bot. Lock user. I don't know if anybody got it yet, but I did. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. And when I get done with it, those little hoops hanging down, they won't be hanging down, or if they will, if they are, you'll be seeing stuff attached to them with tackle, with a box and pouches. So, yeah, I know up and down changes brightness, silly. but the button I was pushing, there's like, it doesn't tell you exactly which mode you're on. And the way I was sitting, I wasn't sure if I was on low or bright. Screw hole. I don't know. Madrid, New Mexico is a cold town. Yeah. Your son has one of your homemade fire pots setting on a tool cart from horrible freight, Harbor Freight, but most of the time he's using that dang noisy gas. Danny Stone's asking how long a ton of coal would last. Um, Now if I got a ton of coal at the rate that I would be working, a ton of coal would last me probably a freaking year. However, if I had a forge and I had coal, that might actually prompt me to do a lot more work. So I might burn through it quite a bit. Perfect view for a takedown. All right, Danny, I appreciate that. Yeah, wire or something on the left side. Left side, actually the dang. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the power cord for the ring light. There we go. Yeah, a ton of coal would last me forever. But like I said, if I had the means to be able to stay after it, I might be able to produce a lot more things with the time given. Well, hello, Miss Monica Tia Moni Arts. Well, is it low or is it bright? I don't know if I can tell you that. You're going to be listening, but in and out of chat as you're still working. That's all right, Monica. I definitely appreciate you popping in. Have to burn pretty hot for 6 or so hours to burn probably 10 pounds. Okay, BC, I appreciate that. That's good knowledge to know because 6 hours, that's quite a bit of time of forging and working. It'd be nice if I could at least get a bite. Bait run down. I just have carp right now. I got bait rod out with corn on it, bobber, but no takers. I don't even know where that bobber ran off to. Oh, it's still sitting out there. Forget them Niners. Would have liked to have, I was like 50. Would have liked to have been 49 for my Niners. Yeah. Alicia, a pile of coal that weighs a ton is a ton's worth of coal. A ton would fill probably a standard bed, pickup truck bed. My truck is 5.5 foot long. Now that's the new standard for a freaking regular truck bed. About 4 foot wide. I mean, it would fill that bed probably to the top rail, maybe even heap over. I don't know. You're coming for the Cowboys next. Hey, as long as you take out the Cowboys, the Cowgirls, I mean, it's not that big apple for it to weigh that much. No, Monica, we've been talking about coal for using in a coal forge, coal burning forge. Burn more coal if you have an electric blower. A spring loaded gate for electric blowers, so you have to stand there and hold it open and it will close when you release. Now I'm actually not going to be. Hey, David Smith, what's going on, brother? I think I said hi to you earlier, but I am going to put a gate on my tweer on the entry, the air pipe. I do plan on putting an electric blower on it. simply because as a new, you didn't think it was for barbecue. Hey, I do plan on using my forge to cook on sometimes, but we'll get into that later. Um, but yeah, as somebody new to forging with a forge, I think it might be easier for me to get going with an electric blower, and then as I figure things out and understand the time and everything else that it takes to get things, then I'll work towards maybe just a hand crank blower and go from there. Now I might be thinking of that backwards, but that's kind of my line of thinking. Uh-oh. Matt's supposed to get more snow up there in Arkansas. Everybody wish them well. Matt and David Smith both live in Arkansas. Apparently they're supposed to get decent amount of fish, decent amount of fish, decent amount of snow coming here in the next few days. Hopefully they don't have any disastrous snow. Hey, that black rod, the second one from the left, or the next to last one on the left. Yeah, I need to see. I need another Uncle Lou's rod or two to get rid of these dark rods so you can see them a lot better. The yellow rod, that's Old Faithful, and that thing needs to be retired before long because the reel seat is actually broken free of the rod. Mm-hmm. So, got to plug my phone in pretty quick. Oh, shoot. Oh, if I don't fall down. But as I was saying, sorry, I'm back. I had to get my cord out of the truck. The reel seat on that Zebco rod has broken free, and the reel will wiggle back and forth from one side to the other. So, I mean, it's not life-changingly horrible at the moment, but it definitely needs to be retired and replaced. No fear in doing that, but no money to replace it either. No money I can really justify spending to replace it. There we go. Phone is plugged in. Actually, give me a second, guys. I'm sorry, we're going to kill the light for a second. I'm going to switch batteries. What the hell? What in the world? Oh, it would help if I didn't try to plug the... What in... Oh. Duh. Oh, I'm all kinds of screwed up here. I'm a little ass backwards. And I need to hurry up and fix that because the phone's going to die if I don't get plugged in quick. Dale Hayslip, what's going on, buddy? We're fixing some power, some charging. Come on, there we go. All right, phone is plugged. And damn it, I'm just dropping everything everywhere. Phone is plugged in, and now we'll get the light plugged back in. I can find that. Mm. There we go. All right, we are back in business. As they say, well, back in business. Yeah, sorry, I had to fix that. And if need be, I've got the truck over here, and I can run my extension cord out of the cab and run power out of it. All right. Yeah, it's dark, but you think it'll make a great thumbnail. Well, we got light again. Is there a reel on the middle rod? It doesn't look like it. Which middle rod? The one going straight out? Yeah, that's spinning. That's a spinning rod, so it's got a dangling reel. BC, never had an electric blower. I have a fire pot that is somewhere around 5 inches deep. Once you get the fire burning, it'll stay lit in the pot for a long time without airflow, up to an hour. I honestly, BC, if you watch Torbjorn Aman, that, what is he, Swedish um, blacksmith, I watched his video on his coal forge, and I kind of expanded his measurements a little bit when I built my fire pot. And mine is really only between like 2.5 and 3 inches deep, but I do plan on building an expansion ring to where I can make it a little bit taller. So that's something to look towards. Monica, them lights work better. What lights? This is the first time when I said business, did I mean the industry? I did back to business and getting the lights going and the things charging. Need glow in the dark tape to see the rods move in the darkness. At some point, let's see. Austin's talking about his fiance that came in, or she had a stroke a week or so ago. She got to come home, but her vision is still gone on the left. Holy cow! Oh, come on, bird! Damn it! Get out of my line! Big ass bird, stork or something, whatever the hell kind of bird that is. A crane, I guess. The damn thing just flew right in. I watched him fly by. All of a sudden, he ran right into the damn line. But yeah, the left side both. Oh, gone on the left side of both eyes. Said it could take time to get back. She'd never get back 100%. Well, Austin, I hope she's able to, recover most of it. It's horrible that things like that happen. I would never wish a stroke or a heart attack or anything detrimental like that on anybody. What's the count? Count's still 0 on fish and bites. We are SOL for the night so far. It's still early. I mean, it's only 6:30. I got other lakes on the way home that I can hit. I may end up in this stream, and who knows, go to another lake and try there. There's no wind. I might hit the dam off of Lake Hefner or something. 8x10 at the top, and right at 5 inches deep. Three-inch. Yeah, like I said, I plan on I'm gonna make, due to a lot of the stuff I've watched and things I've heard. Yeah, I thought it was a bite. That would have been awesome. That was a hell of a takedown, but yeah, it was a damn bird. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna make an expansion ring to make it a couple inches taller, deeper. where it run, where it one for birds running into the line. Hell yeah, birds half, bird is half, fish is zero. Are you still staring at the cord? All right. Damn it. Here, see if I can. Here. Sorry to mystify you with the cord there, Danny. We fixed that. How about that? All right, I'm gonna figure out this thing. If it, I don't know how the hell. I guess there's no way to put my phone in the middle of the ring light. It's only 8-inch ring light. Um, I mean, there's little clips on the outside where I thought I could put the phone mount on the outside, but I haven't figured that one out. I guess I need to look at the instructions or something. Only time I've used this tripod was, well, I bought it right before the Walmart challenge, Walmart bait challenge, and I used it the one time. So I haven't had a need to mess with setting up the ring light or anything. Am I going to be live long enough to share out? Now I'm back, or should? No, you can go ahead. I'll be out. I'll be hanging out here for a while. Like I said, it's only 6:30. I'm going to continue to try for a while. May give it another. Who knows? I might stick it out another hour or two, and then who knows? Maybe I'll pack it up and hit another lake on the way home. I brought some cold weather stuff so I can stick it out later into the night. Eugene Brooks, what's going on, man? Hey, good to have you in here. Yeah, it's good to be live. Good to be out fishing again. Mike Turner, I appreciate you sharing me out, sir. We got 22 beautiful people in here right now. Be right back. Willie asked about me peeing in the water. I ain't had to pee since I got here, so peeing in the water hasn't happened yet. And I do have lights for use, so I can be going for a while. And if I end up, say I go to Lake Hefner, there's a lot of places I can be able to park right up next to the rods. I can run an extension cord out and keep either my phone or lights charged, running, and be good to go. Monica. Yeah, I don't. Apparently, Willie, somebody's got a myth going about peeing in the water, or they've got a thing going about peeing in the water. It's supposed to be good for the fish. Good for the bite. But I don't know. Monica, how is Mr. Mark J? If you guys don't know Monica Tia Moni Arts, she is very crafty with paint and different things with her artwork. She has a hunter trapper. I don't know if he's a survivalist or what, also, but he's definitely a hunter and trapper. And I don't know if he fishes. I think he might, but Mark J. Larson Outdoors, I think. That's her man. She's actually going to be moving from California to Illinois, Northern Illinois, to be with him, kind of like A&B Adventures Amanda is going to be moving from Australia to be with Mr. JV Outdoors in South Dakota. Well, Monica, talking about talking about golden showers. Hmm. Never been involved in those. You don't pee in the water, and you know I don't catch many. You know this, just saying. Hell, even when I pee in the water, I don't catch them. So he will be a survivalist after 1 year with you. Monica, he's not even going to have to spend a year to be with you, a year with you to be a survivalist. Shoot, if he makes it a month. Monica be getting closer to me. We gonna share art. Alicia, why are you weak? Talking about golden showers, is that a we won't go there. I don't know. We don't need to get into that on the stream. See, it'd be cool. When Monica gets moved to be with Mark, I can go up there and hunt and trap with him. And then when we get done, we get back, I can do artwork with Monica. During my stream. Good Lord. Leave it to Alicia to be dirty. Well, I see. I know Bex and Steven are live. I know this is their night that they go live. I hope they're doing well. I hope they're able to catch something. I said earlier, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I'm just going live when I'm able to. Yeah, we're gonna do some collabs, and I'm gonna help Alicia start her paint pouring adventures too. Well, Monica, you might have gotten her started on some golden shower adventures or something too. I don't know. You brought that up, and she got a little red cheeked over that. I don't know. See, she just said it. I've been wanting to do that so bad. Good Lord. Dirty women. Jeez. Alicia said paint pouring. Oh, things just went south in this stream. Good Lord, people. Uh, Hi, Mom. I don't see your mom in here. If she isn't watching, she will be. uh, so, what's she going to find out you're wanting to do? Golden showers or paint pouring? I don't know. One or the other or both. Monica, you started. I was just talking about peeing in the water for fishing. But hey, we got 20 awesome people still hanging out in here. I appreciate Love each and every one of you. If it wasn't for all you guys, I wouldn't be here. Well, actually, I would be fishing, but I wouldn't be live streaming. And I wouldn't have 21 beautiful people to hang out with and socialize with and have my shenanigans with. What am I hoping to catch tonight? Subtle subject change. I'm hoping to catch some catfish. I think Will Green jinxed me when I got started, and rather than wishing me luck, he had to tell me there's no fish in there. Well, I'm finding out so far there are no fish in here. At least none that want to bite. All right, Seismic, what are we having for dinner tonight? I haven't eaten a damn thing today. I woke up late. I got up, got me a drink of Coke, jumped up, went and loaded the truck up, and got all my stuff I had to drop off in storage, got my fishing stuff, went in and showered, hit the road, and that's where I'm at now. Brian? Who's Brian? Oh, Brian B. What's going on, brother? It got dark quick. Was watching earlier and it was sunny. Yeah, man, it doesn't take long, man. Our sun, it's been getting pretty dark pretty quick here. Usually about 5:30 or so. It's already getting dark. Thanks for coming in, Brian. I appreciate you. Should I feel bad that I just had a 12-ounce ribeye at 1,700? That would be 5 o'clock. No, you shouldn't feel bad. I mean, I had a 16-ounce ribeye last week, Texas Roadhouse. I can always stop and get me something. Hell, who knows? I might, if I go to Lake Hefner on the way out of here, even though it's going to be hell, what, 8 miles north out of the way, but that's all right. I mean, I'm already an hour away from home, so what's another 15 minutes north? But good, because you don't. Nope. Oh, I love me some ribeye. Mongolian beef, Cajun shrimp, and rice cauliflower mixed with onions, peppers, celery, and tomatoes. Man, that sounds awesome. And I never would have really thought about rice cauliflower being any good. Um, but we started eating it when I was with my ex, and it's actually pretty good. I won't complain about it. Now, I'll eat raw cauliflower with ranch, but I really don't care for like eating the actual heads of cauliflower while it's cooked. But rice cauliflower is pretty good. I'll eat it about like it's rice, only it's just not as good. Well, Monica, you do some data entries. I'll be here. That was nice of that guy to give you the shad, Brian, and he had a nice boat. Yeah. Hell, I had to drive over an hour to get my carp, but that's all right because Brent drove an hour to bring it to me. So it was well worth it. Hey, what's going on, Ricky? Solar Texan Adventures. Thank you, sir. We are having no luck whatsoever yet, but we're going to stick it out for a while. Maybe end the stream and start another one at another lake. I don't even think I want to move to the other side of this lake. I just maybe go try another water. I got a handful of them between here and home. So why not? Yeah, that don't happen too many times on the Potomac. You know, Brian, that don't always happen a lot. Seems like it happens more on the boat ramp when you're meeting other people at the boat ramp than anything. Because I know Alicia said she's met people who have given her bait plenty of times, but she always goes and fishes over by the boat ramps. So she runs into people. Maybe time for chicken. Oh, I do not have chicken livers on me. I actually I got catfish livers. I got some. Hell, I got chicken. I got cat, and now it was all stuff that's been sitting in the fridge in the shop for a long time. Hell, it might be worth a change. Any fishing reports from my area? My area is not catching any fish tonight. Not yet. Not even having any bait bites. Nope. Still got all my corn on the hook, so nothing's been biting that. Nope. No bites on the corn. So apparently no carp or bait fish right here. Like I said, I do have some catfish livers and some other stuff. I might reel one of these in and try something out. It's all actually tied up. It's actually tied up in a Walmart bag, slated to go in the trash. Um, but hell with it. We'll give it a try. It ain't gonna make me sick from the fish eating it. I got some old nasty eel too. Maybe I'll throw a chunk of nasty eel on there. We're here to catch fish and try. So not switching baits, trying something different. Not doing what we can, right? Just being a lazy bum with bait in the water, hoping. Seeing the rod stand, the rod holder set up like this makes it perfect for changing out baits. Keeps the rod up at a good level where the hook's up and I can just get up there and do it. A piece of this old stinky eel. Yeah, that stuff stinks. But, everybody talks about downsizing baits and hooks during the winter time. Well, you gotta have bites before you even worry about whether that needs to happen or not. If I'm not having bites, I ain't worrying about it yet. Which way I want to go? Get my reel. See, now the reel, it goes. Boop, 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 boop. So one of these days, I'll be able to afford me another Uncle Lou's rod. Until then, I'll just have me a wobbly reel. Oh, man. It just feels like it's just freaking cold. I mean, I know it's getting cold. Pet store crickets mashed up and put in mesh for channel cats. I'm throwing it left-handed. Hey, forget you, Duggar. Some of the best people in the world are lefties. You don't believe me? Just ask me. Steve Mosley still in the house. Matt, what remark do you resemble? I mean, I can think of a lot of remarks you might resemble. Nasty eel for the win. Well, hopefully. Ricky's waiting to clock in to work for another 12 hours. I know that feeling. And my dad did pick up a cast net, a 5-footer. He found one on clearance at Walmart. All right, Ricky. Have a good night at work, man. We'll be here. If we're not here, we'll be live a little while after, trying another area. The lazy letting the bait sit. Oh, yeah, I'm usually kind of bad about that. I'll get lazy and complacent and just sit there. And I mean, sometimes I've let cut crappie just sit there for an hour, or for an hour. I've let cut crappie just sit out there for 2, 3, 4 hours, and it's done nothing. But at the same time, I've had cut crappie sit out there for 3 to 4 hours and ended up catching something on it. It's all just a matter of you know whether a fish is going to come around and get it. Of course, being out here on the water, it makes things feel a lot colder, especially since I'm not really out on a bank. I'm out on a point, right out on the water. Canadian fishing musician, what's going on, Rich? I'm using cut carp. I'm using carp, and I just threw out a piece of old stinky eel. This is what no, I had it wrapped in plastic and aluminum in the freezer, but come back here. But it's pretty good sized carp that I was given. So still got most all of it left there. So there's plenty of bait. I got plenty of bait. I just need plenty of fish to catch with the bait. In which I have not found plenty of fish to catch. on the bait. That's the problem. You were a little set back. You thought, yeah. Yeah, Garrett, I do use cut crappie a lot. Um, yeah. Hey, Michael Williams, what's going on, man? No luck yet, no bites, no nothing. Duggar says, fresher the stink, the faster the bite. I'm a believer in that. But yeah, Rich, crappie is definitely a good fish to use. And I love to eat crappie, but when they're not big enough for me to worry about eating, they are small enough to use for bait. And I'll send them out whole and live too. Well, I guess in Canada they use the word allowed in different contexts too. Uh, I guess it depends on which form of allowed you're using. The speaking aloud type or the ability to use something aloud type. I know. I'm the grammar police. All right, Monica, we're here. Don't worry. I decided, I got out today and I went live and I'm going to be a trooper and I'm going to tough it out. I brought stuff to keep me warm. So when the temperature drops, I'm still going to be trying. Chris. See, got to be the grammar police from time to time. Oh, dude, y'all got to check this out. That looks awesome up there. I don't know. Oh, shoot. You see that stream? There it is. Like the jet stream or the smoke stream from the jet under the moon. Looks pretty awesome up there. Hey man, I'd love to catch me a new PB. I'd love to catch something over 15 pounds. I haven't even hit 15. I hit 14 and 3/4. But I'm hoping to get something 15 or bigger, and I'm going to do it this year. Might not be tonight. Like I said, if I pack up and I leave here and I go to Lake Hefner, earlier last January, I think it was, somebody caught like a 56 or 58 pound blue in Lake Hefner. So there are some good sized fish in that lake. It's just getting them. And the guys who own the bait and tackle store that I go to, they fish Hefner a lot and they catch a lot of eater size. I've never heard them say anything about catching any kind of, you know, big, bragging rights kind of fish. But if you ever heard of CJ's dip bait or whatever it is, uh, they're the makers of it. Walmart carries it around here. I don't know about other states, but that's Jones Bait and Tackle. They have two locations, one in Moore and one in Midwest City, Del City, right there on the border, I guess. Um, but good guys. Love talking to them when I go in and deal with them. But yeah, if I go up there to Hefner, hopefully something will change. I don't know if I'll fish off the dam or if I'll find a bank spot. There's, I think, about 2 miles of dam to drive down and park on. And the fact that there's no wind tonight, it could be beneficial. Austin says, I only have flatties and channels in my home waters, so when I get back to fishing, I'm gonna throw a couple live bait to catch flatties or a record channel. I'm not gonna nitpick everybody. Using a cell phone at the moment, I get grammar policing, but if you've seen the size of my fingers, you'd understand my difficulty in this keyboard typing Garmer doohickey. Think about. That's cool, Rich. I just like to give people hell. It's fun to give people hell when they're typing improperly, or because how you type it is how it could be taken, misunderstood or understood. What's up, Lloydie? How you doing? You been doing any good on any of your fishing here lately? Ain't doing any good tonight. But we're trying. Thank you, Rich. I say it's my first time out this year. I hope to catch something. Not just for me, but for everybody watching. Rich, I'm gonna have to email you and maybe send me one of them stickers you got. Or some of them stickers. I watched a few minutes of your roofing live yesterday, I think it was. Um, you were busy working, and I popped in. Wasn't a whole lot going in chat, so I didn't chat any. But I came in, watched. Looks like do you do roofing for a living? Because you sure know, you know, looked like you knew what you were doing when it come from popping one nail out of your hand to another. We need a bite. We need a bite. Been on a late shift. Slow start to the year. Maybe out this weekend. Possibly possibly lake. All right, Lloydie. Hopefully, when you get out, you catch something. Hey, we're still hanging with 20 people in here. That's awesome. It's only 7 o'clock in the central time zone. And little lakes like this are the ones that I need to get the bass raider out on, or even the 14-foot V-hole aluminum boat. Smaller lakes would be good. But for those of you who haven't seen or haven't heard, and I know most of you guys aren't around Oklahoma, Texas area, but El Gato Azul, April 3rd, Sunday, is going to be doing a get together and a kids kind of little fishing derby for the kids. Going to be doing a fish fry, hang out, get together. Just sounds like it's going to be an all around good time, and I'm planning on going. He's only about 3 hours from me down, and he's going to be fishing, doing that at Lake Louisville, just north of Dallas. So I will definitely be planning on getting down there, and hopefully I'll be taking Dominic with me. Uh, Chris's son is a little bit older than Dominic. I think he's 6. Dom's 5. That'll definitely make for a good weekend. It's on a Sunday, but I'll probably plan on getting down there maybe Friday or Saturday. You know, trying to enjoy some time down there. Jenna, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yep, the fish are definitely sleeping right now for the last 2 hours and 6 minutes. TCFM. Oh, TCFM is takedown. Kenneth in here? I don't see Kenneth. Yep, planning all kinds of trips. Not planning them with people like some people do, but you know. Trying to meet who I can within a drivable distance. Who's Beverly? Do we have a Beverly in here? Oh, Beverly Moffat. That's a new one to me. I believe I saw you in one of the UK streams, I think. I saw you in a stream here recently, I believe. Thanks for coming in. Not much in the way of, well, no catching yet, but you know, trying to provide a good social stream here. I am sitting behind the camera. You're not able to see my ugly mug, but you know, you can hear my voice. So far, it's not a voice of disappointment. It's still a voice of what's the word? Still an optimistic voice. You know, I've sat for hours before I ever got a bite. That could be the way here. I could get skunked. But I'm going to stick it out, even if I have to change waters. I'm going to try to get something tonight. Beverly's in most of the lives you go to. Well, she's not in most of the lives you go to if you go to a lot of most of the American lives. So, nah. 64 thumbs up already? Holy cow. That is awesome. I don't know if I've ever gotten 64 thumbs up in a live yet, especially not 2 hours into it. Man, that's awesome. That's why it's called fishing and not catching, sitting by the water is relaxing. Yep. I got my hands stuffed in the pocket of my hoodie. Now, I do have a new hoodie. It's actually pretty warm, kind of heavier than the other one I got, which the other one I got, I bought at Walmart to replace my other old one that was just getting torn to shreds. But neighbor's friend died a couple weeks ago. He was a sweet old man. But my dad's been going over there helping out, clean up the house and everything. And this guy has all kinds of things galore. I mean, clothes that he's just bought, still has tags on it, never worn, all kinds of stuff. Stuff that really isn't even his size. Like he was just a frail little old man. And I mean, he was kind of tall and skinny, but all kinds of clothes. And my dad brought back a couple of hoodies for me. And now one of them's a Pittsburgh Steelers hoodie. Now I will reluctantly wear it, probably when people won't see me wearing it, as you know, I'm not a Pittsburgh fan, but it is gray and it looks comfy. Yeah, he was a sweet little old man, but man, this guy, I mean, he had model train kits out the wazoo, Legos. My dad's probably brought home about 10,000 pieces of Legos that this guy had for Dominic to play with. Connect sets. He's put together RC kits and different cars, all kinds of stuff. I mean, this guy had a lot of stuff, and it's unfortunate that that's the way it's happened, but You know, he had some cool stuff, and I wish I'd have been able to go over there and see all this stuff and have him just tell me about it. But this guy, he bought and bought and bought. There's a lot of stuff that's never been touched that he's just bought. What's going on, Jeremy? How you doing? Good to see you in here, carping down unders. Carping down unders. Oh, it is carping down unders. Hey, Lloyd, that's all right. You bring people over. You bring the rats over. I don't care. Bringing people in to come hang out and chat and watch me have some rods in the water. That's fine with me. Yep, respect to that. Sweet old guy. Sweet old guy. It's sad, but you know that's kind of the way life happens. I spent hours the other night trying to sort Legos out to where it would be a little easier for Dom to find certain pieces he might want. But Jesus, like one plastic tub is just full, and there's probably 5,000 pieces in it. And I pulled hundreds of the most, the common Legos, but there are a couple thousand small and not your typical pieces, and it's good lord. I'm gonna have to actually get online and look up how to use some of these things. But the bad thing is my 5-year-old son will find a way to use them one way or another. With his imagination, good lord. Did I check the bobber? I actually already reeled the bait rod in. I got nothing on it. I might stick this spot out till about 8 o'clock. It's 7:12 right now. I might stick it out till about 8 o'clock and then pack it in and head to another body of water on the way back and try it. I've got Lake Overholser, which I've fished, and I've got Lake Hefner. I could do both because Overholser is the closer lake. I might try Overholser. There's an area by the dam that I've fished um, during the day, and I had no luck. Me and my dad went there, but who knows? I might go in there and maybe go in tonight and have some luck. Hey, Tina Ladybug, what's going on? Don't say rods in the water. You lost one literally on a live bait in the water or line. Steve Adams, how's it going? Steve, yeah, we definitely try to make sure Dom picks up his toys, or at least kind of puts them off to the side where that kind of stuff does not happen. And he is good about keeping everything when we tell him to. He's good about keeping things put together. And it's funny because he uses his Hot Wheels and his die-cast dump trucks and stuff like that, heavy equipment. He will use them with his Legos to just scoop up and load up and move them from one place to another. Nope, have not caught anything yet. Have not got a bite. Might be a wasted trip to this lake, but you know what? You never know unless you try. And that's what we're doing tonight. We are trying. Not every night is a winning night, not with fishing. But I damn sure like to be able to watch one of these rods fold over here any minute. Steve, did you get out fishing today? And did you end up going live? If you did you catch anything? Oh, shit. Yeah, I do have some catfish livers in a bag that I was going to throw out. I don't have any kind of mesh netting or anything to make a bait ball or bag with, but I might try that later. Did not get out. Going in the morning fairly early. All right. I might try getting up at a decent time tomorrow, and if you're live, I'll pop in. Maybe you'll be able to find the fish. You'll find the fish I'm not catching. Well, I recast Uncle Lou's rod out there into the shallow area back by the kind of cove. That's not working. I might cast it back out here towards the south a little bit. B&M rod straight out. It's not having any luck. And neither is the eel on the yellow rod or the carp on the solid black rod. I will be live. If I catch a fish, I'll be tickled and very surprised. Yeah, you and me both, Steve. Well, I mean, not about your fishing, but I mean, catching a fish, be tickled. But I don't have any kind of real good rivers, not like big rivers like the Mississippi, the Ohio, Tennessee, Potomac, stuff like that, within a close driving range for me. Um, there may be a time here soon that I'll pack up the tent, throw it in the back of the truck along with all my fishing stuff, and go out and fish the Arkansas River. However, I mean, that's about a 3 hour drive for me out to eastern Oklahoma. But I might give it a try. Hey, what's up, Seraphim? Good to see you back. We are 0 fish so far. Said if I'm going to end up moving, I'm not going to cut any fresh bait just to let it sit for another half hour. Feel like I waste it. So I'll just leave this bait on for now. Make it till 8 o'clock. That'll be 3 hours so far. Of course, maybe I should have done change bait out by now, but whatever. Any fish tonight? No, sir. Not yet. I am going to recast the Uncle Lou's rod, and I think I'm going to recast the second rod over, the black rod, and let them find a new location. And I shall be back. Woohoo! Almost fell. That little slope right there about got me. about to say, eventually it's going to hang up because that's 4-ounce lead. 4-ounce lead should not move that easy. It finally found bottom, and my swivel finally reeled up to the sinker slide. And I believe Alicia is out fishing tonight as well. Hopefully she's having better luck than me. If she is, you're back in chat, but still working. What'd you miss? Nope, no catches. I just recast a couple of the rods. Alicia likes Hello Kitty. Hey, for anybody who does not know, Hello Kitty, I believe, is Japanese, and it's honestly not. It's actually not really a cat. It's supposed to be a little girl, not a cat. But it has apparently the persona of a cat. When did my dad get the throw net on clearance at Walmart? Yesterday. He picked it up yesterday. And David, you honestly, I mean, you can't go on whether I got something there or not, because every Walmart is totally different with their clearance. And I've noticed that because there was a time I was looking for something last winter at Walmart, and every Walmart, I went to about 7 of them and looked in their clearance areas, and none of them had the same stuff on clearance. Hell, Alicia picked up a seat bracket for a John boat. She found it on clearance at her Walmart for just over $7. That's a $30-something seat bracket that she found for $7. So, yeah, my Walmart didn't have any of those on clearance. But yeah, you're never gonna find. Yeah, go ahead and check. My dad, it was regularly priced at 33 something. It was just their Ozark Trail brand, their house brand cast net, but it was marked down to $23. So he picked it up, and I believe it's a 5-footer. But yeah, every time I go to Walmart, I find the clearance aisle and I check it out, because you never know what you're going to find in there. A lot of times they got stuff that you really have no need for, no desire to want, or anything else. But all it takes is going in that one time and finding that one thing that you actually really need or really could use. Alicia, so is a friend of mine. She started collecting things, and I like buying things for her to piss off the guy she's trying to get rid of. I know I'm an ass. Way to be, Mike. You're the home wrecker. Yep, I'm lucky getting it back right up to my spot. Yeah, if you pulled up the Google Earth or Google put the satellite view on Google Maps, you can see the west side of this lake, and you see exactly where I'm parked. You can see me, but it's not in real time, so you're not going to be able to see me. Sorry about that. That's a crazy setup. I'm mesmerized by all my setups. You cannot drive up too many places and unpack from your car or camper. You have to hike. Yeah. Yeah, Lloydie, several of the lakes that I fish, they really don't have much bank access. Um, but as far as like my bank setup here, um, I did make it to where it could be taken completely apart and I could pack it. I can wrap a, a sling around, hold it all together, and I can carry it over my shoulder, or I can put it in a big duffel bag, carry it. Which eventually I plan on making a bag for it, but I do have ideas, plans drawn up, not physically drawn up, but in my head. That's the way I work a lot of times when I make things. I don't actually make plans. I just make them in my head, and I make measurements like this. I sat in the living room and sat on the couch and made measurements where I thought things would be, and I make them out of my imagination, out of my mind. Um, but yeah, I've been fortunate that the places I've fished, I've either been able to park close enough to where I can carry everything, or I can even drape this over the top of my wagon, put a bungee on it, and it'll stay put, and I'll be good to go. And I figured out that, hey, I'll just put my rods in the rod holders when I walk down the path, and they'll stay there. So it's nice. Um, it's not the most convenient, I figured out, but it is definitely, once it's set up, it's freaking awesome. It is definitely awesome for fishing. Um, Getting out, don't have to bend over, dig my rods out of the ground, or a low sitting rod holder. Damn, somebody's doing a major burnout over there. They're just going ren 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 ren. You see those headlights across? Well, they are just roasting the hell out of their tires. Or maybe they're just trying to get the damn thing to stay running. I don't know. I don't hear rubber. I don't hear tires screeching, so maybe they're just trying to keep the thing running. But yeah, this setup has definitely been awesome. Holds the rods. It's at a perfect height where I can walk up. If I get a bite, I can just snatch them out of the rod holder and go. Dave says nothing much like, no, nothing much, Mike. Just reclining. My my poles, watching Dan catch no fish. Hey, hey, not the only one that doesn't catch fish, you asshole. Yeah, rub salt into the wounds. Yeah, I see how you are. Lord. Hey, when are you gonna get your butt out fishing, Dave? Huh? Huh? We don't see you live. Well, that's cool, Dave. I appreciate you having it on the big screen. You're not really watching much, but just some, might be good for a computer background or something. But actually, I think what's going on over here, I think this is like the high school kids hangout, because I see a bunch of vehicles all parked in one spot. That happened at another lake that I went to. Went there one night, and man, there was probably 50 high school kids all parked and hanging out, throwing football and doing whatever. You get lucky sometimes. I found an Ozark rod and reel combo for $17. Now it's 40. Yeah, and somebody, a big name brand, actually has to make that Ozark Trail stuff. It's just the fact that it's Walmart's house brand, and it's Walmart, so they're able to sell it, get it, buy it in bulk, get it at such a good cost that they can sell it for cheap. Hey, yep, go ahead and check, David. Yep, all you can do. My hands are getting a little cold, and I'm having that feeling that I got to get out and go pee. Maybe if I pee in the water, I'll get a bite. I got to watch talking about peeing though. Monica's gonna bring up golden showers again. She's gonna end up in Illinois with that thought. And who knows what's gonna happen? Monica, I know this isn't your late night live stream. This is my live stream. We'll put you on the spot tonight. I was actually when I loaded the truck up, I was actually kind of worried that I was going to get everything in because I had a dirt bike in the back of the truck and I had my big bins full of all of my hunting clothes and gear and stuff, and then other stuff. And I was like, man, this stuff. I had to get the ramp for the dirt bike and all kinds of stuff. And if you guys have a truck and you don't want to leave the tailgate down, but you can't leave it completely open due to what you've got in the back. I don't know if you've ever known this, but there is the safety cables that hold your tailgate. You can drape them over the latch, the little uh, the nubs that stick out for your latch to lock onto. You can drape those over those things that stick out, and that'll hold your tailgate at probably about a 45-degree angle, so that will keep things from sliding out. Those cables are super strong. Even if you had to drape like plywood over it or something like that, they're not going to break. So that's my tip of the day. If you've never had the thought or the need or ever even known to do that, that is something you can do. And that's what I did. I didn't strap my bins in. I didn't put straps over them. I strapped the dirt bike down, but I didn't strap anything else in. I just hooked those cables up over the latch, the stops, and tailgate was up at about 45 degrees. Nothing was going to come out, and we were good to go. Yeah, nubs. Little nubbins. It doesn't take much to fascinate and amuse Monica. I'm finding that out. Willie's back in the house. What's going on, Willie? Willie, chicken chili. There we go. Willie, chicken chili. So Chris is just west or just east of Chicago in Indiana. Just east. Yep, 90 miles east. I've only been through Chicago one time. I had to make a trip up to Michigan, go take some stuff up there a number of years back. I don't know, probably about 2000. Well, my uncle died, I think, in 2008. He lived in Joliet. Um, so it might have been like 2007. I was up there, got to stay at his house and see him and everything. Um, but I've only been to Chicago the one time. I drove up there, took a detour just to go up there and see him and hang out. My cousin was living with him at the time. Got to see them. Went out with my cousin for a little bit. I don't even know if he was 21 yet, but hung out up there and then ended up driving through Chicago, making the rest of my trip. But that's the only time I've been to Chicago. I've been through Illinois many times, but it's always just been that short stretch going across I-70 out of St. Louis. And I did work at Wood River, at the Wood River refinery in Wood River, Illinois. Stayed in a shithole motel in Maryville, Indiana. and hung out at a bar in Collinsville, which is just south there, southeast, I think, or southwest, I think. Um, Honestly, the motel, it wasn't anything fancy. It kind of sucked, but at the same time, the owners were super nice. Made sure if I ever had a request, they were Middle Eastern, but if I had a request, they took care of me. The rates were cheap, and super nice. It was great. I couldn't complain. So it wasn't too bad up there. As far as the rest of the state of Illinois, I don't know. I've never spent any time there. Rustic is right across the river from Illinois and Kentucky. Ate the tolls in Illinois. Alicia, check your messenger when you get a chance. Wow, Mike. he just he trying to wreck all kinds of homes, ain't he? See, carping down under, he knows what's up. Oh, hush, Dan, Monica says. Well, we know that when you get to Illinois, Monica, Mark's not going to be spraying deer pee around to help with the deer traffic. Tolls in Illinois. Hell, you want to talk about tolls? Go to freaking Pennsylvania. Damn near almost every interstate, every highway in Pennsylvania is a freaking toll road. I made the mistake one time. I had to make a trip for work out to Allentown, Pennsylvania. It was dark. It was late, kind of late. And I come into Pennsylvania, and I had no cash on me, and I did not realize where I was at was a toll road. And then when I did find out, I was like, oh shit, I have no cash. So hopefully they'll take card. So I get up there, and the dude's like, yeah, we don't take card. Like, seriously? I was like, well, I got no cash. And he had to be an asshole about it. He had to make all his comments and be just a rude Easterner, Pennsylvania asshole, I guess, and just, didn't give a shit about what I had to say or the fact that, hey, I'm not from around here. I didn't know I was on a toll road. And sorry, but he ended up letting me through. But yeah, after I got through, I did find a gas station, get some cash. So I at least had, to find an ATM and get some cash. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying all Easterners are assholes or all people from Pennsylvania are assholes. But people in that part of the country are definitely not as nice as around here. What gibberish am I saying? Oh, Monica, we'll get into detail on that in one of your live streams. How about that? Yeah, Dave, I'm kind of starting to think that there's no fish here either. Oh, I just had one of those night fishing hallucinations that I thought one of my rods was bouncing, but I think that was just me moving. Nah, Alicia, I mean, they're not going to have an ATM at the toll booth for you to stop and get cash and hold everybody up. You'll never see a toll booth or toll gate with ATMs at them. Whole point in all that is getting people through the gate. He could have just been like, okay, well, you know, sorry about your luck. Sorry it sucks. You're in from out of town. You didn't know. Have a good night. But no, he had to be a freaking prick. Gotta go. Daughter's calling. All right, Dave. Have a good night. Have a good conversation with your daughter. Just your art live streams. Well, Monica, I mean, a stream might help some of that art. I don't know. What kind of stream? I don't know. Good Lord, they're partying across the way. I can hear them. They're 300 yards across the way, across the lake, or further, and I can hear them. If I focused, I could probably hear word for word what they're saying. Seriously, what? Why do they got to be that loud? And I think there's only a few of them, unless they're just having a fight over there. Hey, oh, I sneezed. Bad joke here coming. Is Turnpike switching gender? No, Lloydie. Turnpike is a paid toll roadway. Okay, Monica, I'll wait until it's one of your nighttime live streams. Well, Alicia, I don't think they're gonna want to piss off people that bad just for $2, $3, $4 of a toll from a passenger vehicle, so they can, put an I don't think they're gonna put an ATM in there. So you fumble around for 3, 4, however many minutes that idiots want to take at an ATM. I don't see that happening. One thing, owning an ATM company, I'd love to own ATMs in the Indian casinos. For every transaction, those people are getting $3, $4, $5 per transaction in service fees. That's outrageous. And I got a friend whose ex-girlfriend. Well, I say ex-girlfriend. He only brought her around a couple times, so I guess it's probably just a girl he's kind of dating, messing around with, whatever. Excuse me. That she actually worked for one of the companies that stocked ATMs. And I was asking her, and she said, they they go to the ATMs every day. I don't know if they hit every ATM every day or what, but they put $250,000 in the ATMs. Every time they refill an ATM, there's $250,000 in that ATM. Now that's a lot of money. I can see why people want to tie chains or wrap chains around them and yank them out of the ground and take them back somewhere to break into. And we are 2 hours and 46 minutes into this live. Ain't had a bite, ain't got a fish, and I still got 23 beautiful people hanging out with us. It's about time I'm going to start reeling in and packing up to move to another spot. Oh, shoot. And now I just lost light, and I don't know why. Oh, geez. Okay. Wow, that was a fully charged light. And hold on, I'll be right back. That was my dad's light that was fully charged when I brought it out here. I borrowed his light. So holy cow. For that thing to kill that light that quick. Running the ring light on high is obviously not the best option. There we go. We are back to light. But I shall probably start packing up here in just a few minutes and go find another location. Used to fill and repair. Oh, your friend of yours used to fill and repair ATMs. Spooky. They're pulling the lake. Well, Alicia, you're talking Spanish to me. Yeah. But at least you know what you're talking about. Well, this isn't an extra battery pack. I mean, this is my light, my other light. All right, Chris, man, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you, sir, for coming in, socializing, spending your time in here. I do have to pee now, though. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Pee bye. Maybe, maybe not. The only problem with fishing at Overholser is I might not have enough power to set up and fish where I want to, but we'll see. Because I can't exactly park the truck right there. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. But I do really appreciate each and every one of you guys that's come in and hung out with me for the night. No, yeah, they can charge USB, Alicia. And I've got cords to charge everything. However, the lights will not work while they're charging. Hey, you got to stay positive. Stay positive. Hell, I'm being positive. I ain't even had a damn bite yet. I'm just trying to be entertaining. Yeah, I think since I haven't eaten at all today, I'll pack up, hit the road, and it's gonna take me almost 30 minutes to get to another lake. Or it will take me 30 minutes just to get to another lake. But I'll probably stop and get something to eat. Hell, where I'll be going, there'll be taco trucks. Maybe I'll hit a taco truck. I don't know. I may call in some Cajun shrimp Alfredo at Chili's. Or there is a Texas Roadhouse on the way to Overholser, so maybe I'll call in a ribeye. I got 12-volt system. What power banks do I use? I've got an Anchor power power pack. It's only I think 10,000 milliamp, and then I've got these two lights that also work as a backup battery. I should have brought the lawnmower battery to use to run lights on. I didn't realize I was going to be set up in a position like this. If I was, I would have brought the lawnmower battery with the LED lights just to set on the back of the bed, and I would have plenty of light and would have never had to use my other lights for power. Yeah, David, it's about time to move. I've been here almost, rods in the water almost 3 hours. Ain't had a bite, so it's about time to try somewhere else. I mean, who knows? I might come back out here another day and try the east bank or something. But right here on this point, it's not panning out tonight. I was thinking last year I would have had either one or both of the boats out at random times, but it just didn't happen. Um, I take soap with me every time I go fishing. Actually, Alicia, I lost my little soap bottle, so I've got to get a new one. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart and get me another little travel size bottle. Actually, my dad picked up a bottle of dish soap just for me to have. I might just use it rather than just a travel bottle. But the travel bottle is small and convenient and good to be able to fit in a tackle bag. Welcome back, Earl. What is what light? This light, this is the ring light that came with my tripod. And actually, my dad said that the light was charged. He said he didn't know how charged, so maybe it was not fully charged because he hasn't used it in a while. He hasn't fished since before my last time of fishing, my last couple times. There is no bright light that's gone now. Oh, I don't know. If you're talking about light that was across the way, I don't know. Might have been headlights. But I've only had one light going. But I'm going to reel these in real quick and come back, and I'll give you guys an official goodbye to this lot, to this stream. It's getting cold out here. Airplane. Yeah. Okay, you guys still with me? I have no clue what the hell happened. Uh, Fishing. What in the world? God dang it. Okay, I'm back. Try this again. Oh, okay, we're on front facing. I don't know why it's doing what it was doing. Fins foul is back. Brent, Alvin Lewis, thank you, sir. Appreciate everybody coming in. Yep, I am packed up. Or not packed up. I got the reels. I got the rods all reeled in. I'm going to get everything packed up, and I'm going to try. I'm going to try another location. I am going to go to a different lake. It's going to take me about a half an hour to get there, at least. I'm going to stop and get something to eat, and then I'll get set up, and I'll find a spot, get set up, and I'll come back live again, and hopefully we can catch something then. But I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in and hanging out. I'm trying to look at the camera, but hello. There we go. Yeah, but yeah. Was working on a shower. Brent, you ever going to get done with that thing? Anyways, yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out, um, staying with me, being social with everybody and me. Sorry I didn't get any fish yet, but I'm gonna try another location before I decide to call it a night. We're gonna go for a couple more hours after that and see what I can do. So, guys, just wait for the notification, and I'll be back live here in probably an hour, something like that. Make sure I don't go in anywhere. I smell like dead eel. Danny, I actually had gloves on that protected my hands, and I cleaned my hands off. So, but you guys, yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again here in a little bit. All right, Lodi, man, have a good one. I appreciate it. Have you a good night, everybody. I will see you soon, hopefully. If I don't, then I'll talk to you probably tomorrow in another live stream. So y'all have a good night, and I will see you guys here back in a little while. Bye bye.